Alaskans are a different breed. Our history and culture has been honed by our close proximity to nature and our distance from our fellow states. This frontier experience, this ability to rely on ourselves and each other, is what gets us through everything from earthquakes to floods to volcanic eruptions, and the same goes for this pandemic. We don't run and hide as Alaskans. We inherited that same mentality that helped build this country and helped build this great state, that we are going to come out on top no matter what. Alaskans have always been a different breed. We've been hardened with the passage of time and adversity through generations. Very few come to the last frontier hoping to live a life of luxury. We cherish the challenge of building a future in the most rugged, beautiful, and resource-laden subcontinent on Earth. And what this pandemic has taught us is a hard lesson. In order to secure opportunity for our state and future Alaskans, we must begin the process of building a sovereign that can weather any disaster thrown our way. Whether it's food security, energy production, pharmaceuticals, or critical minerals, Alaska has more potential than most independent countries. Sadly, we've seen no shortage of discord in our nation this past year. A lack of civility, the absence of discourse, and rampant cancel culture have invaded every level of our society. For months on end, some politicians have normalized violence and criminal activity in many cities across our country. Yet through every trial, whether it be pandemics, landslides, or political upheaval, Alaskans never once faltered. When our nation descended into chaos this spring and summer, you set an example. No riots, no statue pullings, no looting, just Alaskans looking out for each other as we always have. Alaskans who believe in listening to one another, in charting a course away from the discord facing our great nation. A people who believe that north to the future is more than just the greatest motto in history. It's how we live our lives. A beacon that lights the way for future generations. When our history is written, will it be that we forced our children to look beyond Alaska's shores for the American dream? That we stood by until Alaska was nothing more than a handful of holdouts fighting to be the last park ranger? Or will it be said that this was our finest hour, that we ignored the calls of divisiveness and pulled together like Alaskans always have, that we never took no for an answer and refused to accept that it couldn't be done, that we followed in the legacy of those who built great things because they believed they could, that we relied on each other, leaving no Alaskan behind and no opportunity left unturned. That we left behind a world so rich in opportunity that nothing was left to stand between our children and their dreams. My friends, the future is ours to decide. It truly is up to us.